Hi, I'm Oscar Perez, and for part 2 of the Creative Project video 2, I'm going to be reviewing Madison Mills' video and her video for part 1. So when it comes to what she learned about the definition of creativity and things that she didn't know, she pretty much learned that it didn't directly refer to originality and creating something out of nothing. She learned that it could be a process that creates a combination out of existing ideas, or that, is pretty much just a spin on something that already exists. And I thought that was interesting because, the thing that she learned that was new was actually the same thing that I put down for the myth that surprised me. The myth that surprised her was that people are not just born creative or not creative. Pretty much everyone has a creative ability, and sometimes they're taught and fostered to practice that. But other times, as people grow up, they tend to be taught that it's not necessarily necessary as an adult. It's more something that could be associated with children, and so they don't practice it as much as in their jobs or in their occupation. But if people find a way to change their mindset and realize that they could be practicing creative things and trying to be creative in their jobs, that they can achieve that. The reason that the student thought creativity was important to companies and organizations was because it leads to innovations and products and can even create new markets. So Madison really focused on the new things that are created with having a creative CEO or creative personnel within the company. She really focused on the innovation to answer that question. And for the next question, which was what was the real world example that students gave of the creative change process, what she really talks about is a different side of the creative process, and she focuses on gaining advantages in those existing markets. And she used a hypothetical boutique as an example. In her hypothetical boutique, she would do a market analysis to find unmet needs in a community, and through that she would be different than her competitors because she could provide something that they weren't already providing to the market. And she goes through all the factors of creativity and how she would pretty much go from having an idea to meet those needs of the community to actually establishing the boutique.